Day 2, guys. We're gonna try and finish the wrap today. Got about half the car to do, so we just gotta flip it around and put it back in, and we'll get started. The color in the light looks so cool. Do a quick picture before we end up doing the other half. We ended up doing the back and this whole side, so now we just have to do this piece in the front, the hood, and then the entire passenger side of the car, and then we'll be all done. I don't know if video is going to do it justice, but coming this way you could see as the color changes across the doors. In the middle here it's like blue, and then the edges it's purple. Looks very cool. 4-wheel steer. The rear tires actually turn with the truck, which is cool. The rear steer's pretty cool. It does it automatically when you turn the wheel.
That's beautiful.
The color in the sunlight, because the sun's behind us, it comes out so cool. All the different shades of like blue, green, and then even up close when you look at it in the sun. So much flake in it, but yet it's still matte. Looks so good. First panel of the passenger side came out perfect, not a single imperfection. The line on this side of the overhang all the way down is perfect, all the way down to the bottom. I think it's the best panel we've done so far. All the way down the side. Mint. It's the edges after. Pulled over perfectly all the way down. You almost can't even tell that it's wrapped. The corner piece worked really well. From the side, can't even tell that it's wrapped. All the way. Perfect the whole way around. This edge came out so good. Starting to get the hang of it. Another piece done, the A-pillar. It's all perfect the whole way up. Now he's just got to bend over the edges, melt them over with the heat gun. And yeah, another piece, perfect, no imperfections on it. And onto the door next. It's coming out good. No imperfections. And he's bending the top over. You can see like the edge right there. There's a seam. It's like a little seam. So he's got to bend that over. That's what he's doing right now. And mount the edges like this all over the back. Another piece done. So we are finishing up the second passenger side door. We got the A-pillar done, the front, the first door and the second door. So we just have to do the bed back here, or the rear quarter panel, and then the front bumper and the hood, and then we are all done. So we're getting close, working little by little, learning as we go. Obviously this side did not come out nearly as good as this side. This side is basically perfect the whole way down, so it looks amazing. So we're just he's just finishing up, heating up and wrapping over the back, and then we're gonna get back to it and do the back quarter panel. But it's coming out really nice. All the doors, No, nothing on any of them. The color is just so good. I don't know, it's a little dirty, but the wrap did sit out on the table overnight for 2 days. So there's a little bit of dust on it. So we'll get it cleaned up and washed off. But it's looking good. A little bit of oil. But like I said, sat out, so we'll wash it off and we'll get it going. Inside goes. It's interesting, the steering wheel is actually limp. So if you were to touch the steering wheel right now, it would just fall over because it's drive-by-wire, so it's not connected to anything. So if you just touched it, it would fall right over. He changed the color of the Tesla to match what the color is going to be here soon. Obviously the outside is pretty close to that color. It's got the ambient lighting on blue, and wireless phone charging right here. 2 spots, one there and one there. And a whole lot of space. So excited to see it outside tonight when it's all said and done. Just finished the front bumper. By far the easiest piece to do on the entire truck. Came out perfect. With this side. This whole side. We got to do this piece. We left this till we had a third person, so that one person could hold this end, one person could hold this end, and then the other person kind of work on the top. But we're almost there. This piece in the hood is all we have left. This whole side of the truck is done. So we're getting there, getting very close. We're getting a little antsy, but we gotta stay patient. The screen, you could hook up a PS5 or any Bluetooth controller to this and play games. You could do Steam, stream Twitch, whatever you want to do while driving around. Big screen, wheel. So yeah, got this whole side except for this piece, but the front bumper was definitely the easiest piece to do by far. He's just heating up the edges and folding them over, and we'll be all set. Came out really good. Easiest piece. If you guys are wrapping or plan on wrapping on your own, definitely start with the front bumper. It is the easiest piece to start with, and you can work on some good technique on this before you move on to some of the other harder pieces. Tucking them over the back. Edges look real nice. The heat gun helps melt it over the backside and really melt it on the edge. Really good tool. It's like a factory thing. It's coming out really good. So since the car is off and this is drive-by-wire, it just falls because it's not hooked up to anything. So it's just sitting there, and if you tilt it a little bit, it just falls. Which I thought was a little trippy, a little creepy, but it's cool. It's cool. Carbon wrap came out really nice on the A-pillars. Keep people's fingerprints, because this is how you open the door. You push on this button along with this one for that door. So it's good that it's wrapped. It'll keep people's fingerprints off of it. So definitely cool. Definitely cool. So very, very cool. That's what the edge is looking like underneath. It's coming out so good. Edge is perfect. And if you think this isn't great, the edges that we were doing earlier were way worse. Like you can see the edge right here. Got a little beveled edge right here. Got a little beveled. But like, these aren't great. but we're learning as we're going. So, you know, it's working out, but this piece is coming out so good. All the way across. Perfect. All the edges. Tucks under. Can't even tell that it's wrapped. If we didn't open this, you wouldn't even be able to tell. This guy had an interesting theory of will dry erase markers come off of this. So he drew a little circle, and we're gonna see if it's gonna come off in a couple minutes after it dries. And we'll get back to you and see if it comes off. If not, it'll be underneath the fender when we put the fender back on forever. Yeah, you should have did your name, and then when you sold it, it would have been perfect.
I'm fine with doing that.
It indeed comes off. So if anybody buys a Tesla Cybertruck for their kids, it is one big fat whiteboard for all your kids to use.
Looks a little shitty, but at this point in my life. But
I ended up putting a sticker underneath the wrap and then wrapping over it, and it ghosted it into the wrap, which came out really good. Just finishing up the wrap on that side. Finishing touches. Did come out really good though. It's like ghosted into the car underneath the wrap. And it's just a small sticker that we put on underneath and then wrapped over it.
okay. Yeah. I think they said to peel it against itself like this. I think, let me just come from that side. If anyone sees anything peeling up. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I'd go more on an angle.
Yeah. I wonder if I can heat it, if they'll get rid of the bubbles. Oh yeah, that looks pretty.
Just finishing up wrapping Cybertruck. All the panels are down. He's just melting in this last piece, the quarter panel here. Doing the last piece now. Melting the edge. Get it nice and tucked in there. Gives you a nice clean cut going up. Did the Cybertruck sticker to match. On the inside of the door panels, there is a the inside of the door panels, it is it's welded into the floor. So he got one for the back to match. So we ended up putting that sticker on, came out really good. The gloss black on the matte wrap gives it a good two-tone look to it. This looks very cool. In the second year, we'll be pulling it outside and getting a couple shots of it before he heads home for the night. It is 11:30, so after 2 days of wrapping, we're finally done.
You squat in the dark, just looks like a black truck.
It does, right?
Yeah.
I kind of like that. It's like it's a trick.